local program is training the health advocates of tomorrow. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Joining us is Kristin Dreves. She's a program manager for a group called Mike. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So Kristin, Mike is an acronym that really doesn't quite tell the whole story of what you do.
Yeah, so Mike was a man. My boss, Dr. Cheryl Neal, designed this program as a living memorial to her late husband after his death. And it started out as the acronym to make it work with Mike was Multicultural Integrated Kidney Education Program. Quite a mouthful with a very specific focus on kidneys. And over time it has evolved. It's now actually a very comprehensive health education curriculum. It meets state and national standards. And it's not just health education. We do a lot of positive youth development through mentoring, skill building. They do a health leadership project at the end of the program where they take what they've learned and they bring it out into their community and share it with them, and they advocate for not only their health but the health of their community.
And how did you start out?
I started out actually as a mentor a few years ago. I was working on my Master of Public Health degree at Portland State University and just saw this program, was a little confused. I went, kidneys, what?
Yeah.
And then I started to look through and see that it was so much more than that. And I decided, what the heck, I'll give it a try. And obviously I've never looked back. After a year of mentoring at-risk youth in North Portland, I learned quite a bit from them, actually. And when I got out and I finished my schooling, I was really looking for something like Mike to work with. And fortunately for me, a position actually opened up at Mike, and that's where I've been for a little over a year now.
Over 1,000 kids so far. Now tell me, the volunteers will go into the classroom once a week? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So we go into existing health classrooms once a week with water, healthy snacks, and mentors. And just like me, these mentors are typically students working in institutes of higher education. They might be studying education, psychology, medicine, nursing, community health, and looking for experience working with youth. They're doing it just out of the goodness of their hearts. They want to come in and help youth learn to be a little healthier. And we work in little pods, so each mentor has a group of 4 youth that they work with, and they work with the same group throughout the whole term. So it's not just about being a positive role model, which it very much is. That's the whole point of mentoring, is exposure to a caring adult over time, but also learning these team building skills, and relationship skills. And with this health leadership project they do at the end, they learn project management, facilitation, all these soft skills that will really help them later in life. They're not just those skills that you learn to pass a standardized test. They're skills that help you to be personally successful in work and as well as academics. So.
And what is the hope for these kids, that they'll go on and help you further your mission?
Yeah, so we are reaching these kids in high school. Some people are like, oh, that's too late. But really it's not. It's a time when they're starting to make their own decisions. They're about to go out on their own. We actually have a number of our youth that we're serving are teen parents. So it's not just for them, it's actually for their kids as well.
To break the cycle.
Yeah, so it's not just these kids. They're sharing their information with their community. A lot of these projects, the teens go out to local elementary school and middle schools and share what they've learned with them. So they're sharing with the younger generations, and many of these youth will eventually have kids of their own, and we're hoping that they start to bring these healthy lifestyle behaviors and move those forward for future generations.
All right. Well, Kristin Dreves, thank you very much for sharing with us. We appreciate your time. Thank you for being here as well on Comcast Newsmakers. Make it a great day, everyone.